Okay, there's two ways to do this. You could just wing it, or you can draw it out. This might be the safer way if you're afraid it might be a little crazy, but anyways, you want to go like this. You get the shape that this is the shape you want, pretend, right? And then scarf that, and then you want to get your. Then you want to go like that, right? And then you probably want to do something like this. There you go, right? Fun. Or you could just completely wing it and not worry about the outcome. I think 16 gauge is the best for this, but I happen to have these two in 18, so this is 16. I think you should do it all 16. If you're scared of 16, you think it's too hard, you should try it anyway, but it will work in 18, so it's just when you get into those bar fights, the 18 gauge isn't going to hold up as well, especially when you take the earrings off and you want to use them as weapons. Like, I really think the 16 gauge is what you want to go for. You know, they're like safety earrings, like self-defense earrings. So I'm going to take, I think, about this much. This is the official measurement called this much, but also known as 8.5 inches, which is like 17 or 18 centimeters. I'm gonna make a loop to start out with. Nice big sizable loops, just in case we want to do a little scarfing there, and then you just have fun. Just there's no right or wrong, which is the best. It's just super amazing. Super amazing fun, right? There we go. I think that's super amazing fun. I'm gonna just wrap this around one time. That's it. Just once. See that? It can go around more, but I'm gonna cut it so it doesn't get to go around more. Just throwing the pliers around like mad because I'm violent and dangerous. It's dangerous wire work here. Let's get that tucked in real good. No scratch, no scratch. Get in there. No there. Oh, still a little bit of scratch. Squeeze that in there. All right. Better, better. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? I think we're gonna bend that a little like that. Make it a little. Ooh, that guy wanted to come out. Don't do that. You don't get to come out. You stay in there. Okay. I want to make this like that. There we go. I like that better. I want to make these corners sharper too. If you after you're done, you can just go up to the very edge and just squeeze them with the flat nose, and that'll give you sharper corners. Okay, I like that. I want this to be a little more. A little more sharp there. Okay. All right, I'm happy with that. Just makes. And sometimes when you're doing this to the corners, it's going to change the shape of the whole thing. So you got to put it back. Make sure you put it back the way you want it. All right. It's a little bit more elongated. Yeah, you know what? Forget about the sharp corners. It's better if you just mold it into the shape you want. If the corners are a little rounded, that's okay. Because if you keep worrying too much about the corners, you're going to keep changing the shape of it, and then you're going to be messing with it forever, like I'm doing right now. Okay, make sure the two pieces you cut, you should do them beginning, just make sure they're the same length. Other than that, your two earrings don't have to be the same shape. It's more fun if they're not. So we're just gonna go start bending this guy crazy also and see what happens. What will happen? Do you know? Do you know what will happen? I don't know. I don't know what will happen. I don't even know if I'm putting the same number of bends in. That would be something to think about, but I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Oh, I think I just changed the tune of that. That was interesting. I don't know if you even hear me. There's all these people in the background making noise. There's this Middle Eastern music playing behind me. I don't even know if you can hear my voice. There's teenagers being loud. Let's see if we can get this guy in there. It's good to wrap it around a few times because then you can tuck the sharp end better. This is not a good tuck. Now I'm going to make up for it later because all the other pieces are going to be on top of it. So, but I still want to jam that in pretty tight so it's not like, if you don't have a good place to tuck a sharp end, sometimes you can just mess with it and flatten it put a lot of muscle into those pliers until it just kind of fades away. You can even take some sandpaper and just kind of touch it up if you want to. That just keeps it from scratching anybody ever, which is the worst. Because if you make your jewelry hostile to your customer, then they're going to come back and be like, why did this jewelry reach out and try to hurt me? And you could just be like, I'm sorry, I should have warned you. It's dangerous jewelry. It's not for the faint of heart. Now see, I like this one better than this one. Why does this one look all plain and boring? Probably because I mess with it too much. So you need a little more character there, buddy. Your friend is looking more wild and daring. Yeah. There we go. That's a little more wild. Except now it's too small. So now it's too square. Yeah, we'll figure out one of these days. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. So this is a more conservative one, and this is the party one. Let's get our next wire. What are we doing? What are we doing next? Yeah, I think we'll do the antique brass. So this is antique copper, antique brass. How much are we going to take? I don't know. I'll just take this much. This much, I'm guessing, is probably about an inch or two less than the other much. And we'll just cut two of them the same. Just be on the safe side. Roughly the same. And we'll do another loop. This time let's get a little more of a loop. Let's do a full scarf on that one when we get a chance. And so basically, it doesn't have to fit inside. It can overlap. It can be crazy. We can do whatever. You can do whatever you want. But if it doesn't match completely, like it doesn't look like the exact piece that should fit inside, then it'll be even more fun. So really, you should just do these fast. Faster than I did them. I took way too much time messing around with that first one. What was I thinking? I was just being goofy. That's what I was doing. Right? Yeah? Okay, I think we're good. We're going to wrap him. That's a better scarf there. Going around twice is just enough. Then you cut it. So there's just the tiniest little tab right there in the middle, and then you just... tiniest little sharp tab right there, and then you can just pop him right in. Boom. Squeeze him right in. Boom, he's gone. Disappeared. Right? Yeah, that's pretty good. See, that if these were all 16 gauge, they would hold up better. This is a little flimsy for my taste, but it'll work. There now, do you see what happened? This one came out. The party one has a twin, a smaller cousin who's like just as party, and the conservative one has a cousin has some kind of issues going on and is super awkward. So they're getting even worse and worse. These guys are just chill because they're awesome. Let's see if we can finish up with the last part. Maybe we'll bring it all together. How much should we take? A little bit less than before. To be on the safe side, I'm still going to take about 7 inches. And again, take another. Just make sure you cut the same each time. Okay, right. Okay, we got our loop, and let's make a last little party animal. Okay, this last one doesn't fit quite as well. It looks kind of weird, but it kind of accentuates the same curves, even though it's overlapping and it's not fitting like a puzzle. So I think this is like getting even more fun, and this one is probably going to just get worse and worse. This is why you should probably draw it out first. I don't know why I thought I should just do this without drawing it, but who knows. If someone had actually told you to draw first, that would be good. So maybe draw your pattern in case nobody told you before. That would be a good idea. So I'm going to do this last one. Yeah, this definitely looks more like a big mangled mess. So this is the party one, and this is the one you have to hide from your friends and disown, pretend you don't know. So you're going to have to be at the party all night, turning your head one way with this side of your head facing against the wall. But that's a sacrifice that you have to make if you want to wear these party earrings. Now you could put these earring hooks on, but these teeny tiny little loops are probably, no, there's no way they're going to hold all 3 of those loops in one shot. So the better thing to do, well, the only thing you really can do, is to get some pretty large jump rings first to hold all 3 of those together, and then get some moderately small or medium-sized jump rings, because you can't put this jump ring right on the hook, the earring hook. It'll go sideways. So you need 2 jump rings to make the earring hook turn back the way it's supposed to. Ooh, they're turning off the lights here. It's like they don't like me. Voila. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. Would you like to wear them? I think you would. And they're just going to swing every which way. They're never going to look the same. Like a dancing party of many pieces.